Voila! This is the Casio B815. First came out in 1979, and some were still sold around the 1980. And let's just quickly look at this watch, and I'll tell you, don't forget this is 45 years old, and it's still in its box with the sponge, and it's in absolutely beautiful condition. Just look at it. Just absolutely not a single mark or scratch or anything. It's amazing. 45 years old. A little backstory. I sold this watch to a guy on eBay, I think maybe 2 years ago. And I see it the other day come up for sale. And I know it's mine because of this. Let me show you. What makes this watch unique is its history. So if you look here, let me show you. Let me get these bits out. All wedged in here. So it has its original manual. And what's amazing about this watch is it's this. It even has its original receipt, sold July 1980. And this was a famous jewelers in the 80s. And if you go on YouTube and type in Ratner's, you will see the fall of this company, because they basically admitted that they sold rubbish. Not to say that Casio was rubbish, but a lot of the stuff they sold was really, really cheap jewelry, really cheap stuff, but sold it for inflated prices. And that was the fall of this company. And that's why Ratner's is very well known. If you tell anyone in the UK about Ratner's, if you're a certain age, you will know. Yeah, so I remember I sold this watch because it came with this receipt, and I had a look at records, and it was this particular one. So that's what makes this watch really unique, and it has this tag as well. So that's just incredible, isn't it? So it has his original box, receipt, has the manual. I don't think anything is written in the manual. No, it's not. Nothing at all. Sometimes you get in there that a date or a stamp or something. This one wasn't stamped. Look away as well. So when you got the receipt back in 1980, it was just all handwritten. Gents Casio watch. Crazy. Yeah, so got the tag as well. And the sponge. Amazing. And I love when you get Casios and they've got this history background. It's just amazing. Let me give this a little tiny little wipe. If I've got anything to wipe it with. Now, what's different about this watch is this is when Casio first started making watches around that era. They came out with the Casiotron stuff, but this is one of the first they came out with an LCD watch. And what's unusual about this one is it's metal all the way around, like proper metal, but underneath is all plastic. So they've got a plastic insert inside the metal, which is really weird. It's probably, I don't think I can name very many that are like this. Probably the F80s like this. I've got one at the back. Original, everything about it is just really lovely condition. Now, this watch looks like it does something, doesn't it? Like you think it will have a light, it will have a date, not a date, sorry, what kind of stopwatch. But this watch literally does nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. You've got two buttons here. That is just to set the time and the date. And that's it. It literally does absolutely nothing at all. You literally got no light. You got no alarm. No beep. Nothing at all. It's just a very, very basic watch. Do you know, the problem with these chromes is any mark would just show up. I hate that about these. Yeah, so look, I'll tell you how dinosaur age this watch is. It even has to tell you that is the hour, that is the minute, and that is the second. That's the date, and it has to have a little line here to show you what day it is. That's how very basic, and that's how new technology back then. That's how the show things is basically showing it. You know, that's your hour, that's your minute, because LCD watches wasn't around very long, just a few years, and people still then preferred analog stuff. So they were quite new to this. I'm hoping that is metal. I think it is. I think that's an insert. I don't really know, you know. I always presumed this was metal. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not going to be 100% certain, because here looks like the effect you get when you grind down metal and it's polished. So I don't know. I think it is metal. Really weird. Yeah, could be. I'm sure it is though. That's what they normally made them out of metal back then. Yeah, but can I just say as well, look at the size of it. It's a really huge watch. Let me put it on my wrist so you can have a look. It's a lot bigger than the F91. A lot bigger. So it's quite huge. They made it like proper man's big wristwatch. Yeah, there's not much to say about it, except for it is incredibly basic. Like, it's one of the basic watches I think Casio have ever made. It's so basic that the F91, like, it's got tons of features, even a light. This has literally nothing. No alarm, no beep. Even when you press the buttons, you get no beep, nothing. And also, what I like about this, they inserted the buttons into the case. So if you look here, so to press a button, which once it's set, you never have to press a button again, because everything is really at the screen. Yeah, I like it though, it's really nice. Japan as well, of course it is. Even the strap is in like just really lovely condition. Yeah, it's really unusual to see them when they're like this. Now, as we're showing this, I just want to show you this other one as well. This one here seems a lot more advanced. This is, again, another one. This came out in 1981, 82 type. But it's a lot more smaller than this one. I don't even know if it's a ladies one or just a men's that is smaller. But just to show you in comparison. And again, look how beautiful this condition is. Again, it's in just lovely condition. This one, though, has a lot more features. By the way, this one's called, I don't even know, an A680 203 module. So it's a few years later than the one I just showed you. This one has a little bit more features. Like, it's got a light, probably very faint. There we are. See there? Also, mode. It's got an alarm, and that's it. Oh, due time. Oh, it's got a stopwatch as well. The problem is when you're resetting the stopwatch, the light comes on with it. So we've got alarm, dual time. Yeah, and that's it. It's very basic. I mean, back then that wasn't basic. If you've got a stopwatch, a light, alarm, you know, that is quite advanced for that period of time. But also, when you think as well, look how advanced Casio came. So they were just experimenting with these, come out with this nice watch. Then they added a few more features. And then when you think they came out with, hold on, stay there, I'm gonna show you something. In fact, I've got it here actually. When you think they came out with something advanced as this, I know it's a really shit condition, but just it's right in front of me. Like dual screen. Let me just get this stopwatch just to show you. Like when you come out with graphics like this is like, I think 1981 or 82. You know, so they really did up their game. So when you think they came out with something basic as that, and then they innovative came out with something like this, it is just amazing. That's what makes Casio so amazing. I do like this watch. I used to have quite a lot of these, but I sold them off because I don't really like the chrome watches. What else can we say? I think that's it. I think we've just covered really just the basic of this watch here. This ain't a watch I'm going to keep. I'm going to sell this on. I bought it at a right price. And actually, when I see boxes like these on Casios, I seem to sort of dive onto them. Some more there, look. Oh, by the way, look. This watch here, I was on a Argos website, and that watch looks very similar to this watch, but it ain't. It's a little bit different. This here is a 1980s catalogue, but this watch here has got, was it number 12? Look, has got, will show hour, minute, seconds, date, month, year, second, stopwatch, alarm with hourly chime. So this one, it's a little bit more advanced than the one I just showed you. So, yeah. This is Timex, by the way. I like Timex. Let me just show you, as I'm here, I'm going to show you something very quickly. This one here, this is Timex. Not very good condition, but I had it in my box and I thought I'd show you. Not that it does much. Oh my God, don't make me look stupid now. Oh my God, I can't be bothered. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the Timex version of, but do you know what? If I took this apart, the electronics inside would be very, very complicated. If I took this apart, it would be very, very simple. Anybody interested in this watch? Let me know. It will come with this beautiful box. It will come with a receipt. It come with his tag as well. It come with a manual, a little sponge. It'll be a great collector's piece. If you want it, message me on Instagram. The link, or not the link, is the description is down below. Yeah, that's it. If you want it, just message me and we come to some sort of arrangement. Right, thanks for looking.